Hello again. Welcome back. It is our next episode 5, I believe. I hope you're doing well. Here we are doing that classic fly over the base sort of a thing to open up our episode. Just trying new things. Although, speaking of new things, I will say things might be changing here. I am happy to say I'm no longer working on night crew at my job anymore, so that's pretty fun. I'm working a nice 9 to 5 schedule once again for the first time in a little while, so that's nice. Oh, rain, wonderful. I can't really find any place where I can't hear the rain, so I'll just hide here and keep on recording. But anyway, I'm working on the day crew again, which is really exciting because it means I've got my evenings open to hang out with my wife and do some fun real life things that I couldn't really before. Because in the mornings I would just kind of I would wake up, I would do my whole routine, and then just kind of have all morning long before I had anything else to do. So that's when I would play Minecraft and grind things out and make videos and edit them and all of that stuff. But now my mornings are gone, so I need to readjust and figure out a new system to that. I could easily just shift it all into the evening instead, but then I'm missing out on all my evening time, right? So what do I do? I don't know. I'll figure it out though. This video I'm hoping will still come out on the same weekly Saturday schedule that I've been trying to keep, but we'll see. Hopefully it does, but it all depends on whether or not I have the time to edit it and send it out in time. But anyway, regardless, what's this video all about? In the video title, I say it's a drowned farm. So let's make a drowned farm. To build drowned farms, you gotta understand how drowned spawn. Of course, that's how all spawner farms work. So with drowned farms, you gotta either build them in an ocean biome or a river biome. In an ocean biome, you gotta make sure that your farm is actually below Y level 40, which is something that I didn't actually know about on my last world when my brother and I decided to build the biggest, the best, the craziest drowned farm of all time. We did not succeed because we built it in the ocean up in the sky. That's when I learned you gotta keep it below Y level 40 when you're building the drowned farm in the ocean. But rivers you can build up in the sky, as high up there as you can get it. If you'd rather build it down low, totally fine. There's just going to be a lot more spawn proofing to do. In fact, I believe the lower in the world that you build it, the better the rates are. But yeah, whatever. I don't need a perfect farm. I don't need the most efficient farm. I just need a farm that'll get me 2 tridents, because that's really all that I'm after. So, lucky for me, I am surrounded by rivers. My first thought is to build it right next to my base here somewhere, so that I can have it just kind of integrate it with the rest of what I've got here. Maybe it can be its own tower. Maybe it goes here. Maybe it goes over here. Except if I build it over here, I'll kind of be encroaching on my little brother's spot, and he is right there. So not something I'd like to do. So instead, I think I'll build it here. And actually, if I just kind of take you over there, I can show you I've already kind of put down the base work foundation here for a drowned farm. This is a very, very small one. So like I said before, it's not going to get us the best rates. It's not going to be the most efficient thing in the world. But I'm really only after the tridents. I don't build with copper a lot. That telescope up there is really the only thing that I've built with copper, other than a lightning rod over that way, but whatever. So the way that I do this is you can either turn on F3, or if you got mini HUD, you can turn that on and configure it to show your biome. But then you just kind of creep around and put down blocks to outline the river biome. Oh, and we have crossed into the plains. If you were keeping your eye up there on the mini HUD, bam, see river, plains. There. Plains all the way around. River. Okay. Anyway. But you kind of outline it, and then you build your funky little shapes here. And then from there you just kind of have to figure it out. But here's the catch. I did not like the direction this was heading. After building this foundation and everything and realizing it was going to be such a weird shape, and especially that it was going to be blocking the river, and I really like having this river entrance. I feel like that's a part of 1.19 that you really didn't get in any other versions. So I don't want to build it right here and block my river entrance to the base. So instead, I have picked out another spot, and that's where I'm going to be building. It's still pretty near here, just like a rocket away. But let's see if I can identify it on the map here for you. It's going to be, yeah, right about here. But the thing is, I want to build it way up in the sky so that you can't actually see it from the ground. Let me show you what I mean. If we build all the way up here to build height, you can't see the floor around you. And then if we build something real quick, let's just make a nice little platform here, I think. I gotta remember to take this down or mobs will spawn up here. And then just hurry on back down to the ground. Yeah, you can't see that platform we just built. We could even knock down all of the scaffolding. Oh, actually. Oh, okay, that was scaffolding. We're good. For a second, I thought my plan had failed. But nope. You can't see it. All the way up there. Hi, sheep. To find it again, you gotta fly all the way up into the sky before it even loads in for you. So that is my plan. I want to build this thing so high up in the sky that you can't even see it from the ground, and therefore you got no reason to complain that it's a big ugly thing up in the sky, because you can't see it. And that's the drown farm completed. If I click into F5, or free cam rather, and just kind of show you how it works real quick, it's really quite simple. What you do is you build a big old tank in the sky, you plop down a bunch of soul sand, and that creates bubble columns to immediately shoot the drown straight up into these water streams. You got to make sure you open up the fence gates, otherwise the drowns will get caught on those. But once they pop up here to the top, they get swept on downstream. They fall down here, and I've got them funneled into one designated consolidated drop chute where they take damage at the bottom. You can see a couple of them down there right now, actually, right down there. Oh yes, and of course you got to leave little signs for them here and there. So this one says, "Enjoy your trip, sucker," and this one says, "It's been nice knowing you." Lol. Okay. But there we go. Of course, the farm has been finished for a minute now, and I've just been kind of, not AFK, but just hanging out, building actually, while I've been waiting for more drowns to spawn. I thought it would be cool to put some big old multicolored rooms here. So I got blue, purple, and red, a little bit of color theory, you know, because those two mix to make purple there in the middle. And here's the interior. Here's what it looks like. This is my drowned farm. We've already got it linked up to the nether, so it's nice and easy to get to, because let me show you that it is in fact invisible from the ground. As you can see. I did notice though, there is a big old shadow here on the floor, or on the ground. I keep saying floor. But yeah, there's a big old shadow down here on the ground. So you do see something's here, but you just can't see what. Oh yes, and I ran out of food while I was building this thing, so I've resorted to eating rotten flesh. Really bad, I know. Maybe that'll be the next project that I work on. Finalizing up a good wheat farm so that I can breed all my cows and I can have some Mount Double Stick action again. But anyway, that's it. That's the farm complete. So all I got to do now is just hang out and whack enough zombies to get me the tridents that I need. I've already got one of them right there. So just one more to go. But anyway, that is all I got. Thank you once again for tuning in, and I hope you have a good day. And I hope you find something else to watch, or you do something fun, or whatever it is that you're going to do after this video. But that's it. Goodbye.